The fourth day of Guruji Ruma's Deep Samadhi, Southeast Asia, March 27th through 28th, 2024. At 8:15 a.m., it was time for us to invite Guruji Ruma out of Samadhi. On Guruji's fourth Samadhi day, we needed to wait longer for his spirit to fully return to his physical body. The first signal to awaken Guruji from Samadhi, like every day, the attending disciple of Guruji used a warm towel to wipe his hands, feet, face, and neck. The attending disciple did so very gently and slowly because they knew that after several days of Samadhi, Guruji's body was extremely sensitive and could easily feel pain when touched. Seeing that Guruji Ruma still had not opened his eyes, the attending disciple began to ring the bell. The ringing had been going on for several minutes, but Guruji still did not awaken. The attending disciple then slowly pulled back Guruji's blanket and once again used a warm towel to wipe his hands, feet, and neck. But it seemed that Guruji was still not ready to leave the realm of Almighty God. The attending disciple rang the bell again, and 2 minutes later, Guruji slowly moved his neck and sat up a little straighter. The attending disciple continued to ring the bell, fearing that if he had stopped, Guruji would once again sink into Samadhi. On the fourth day of Deep Samadhi, we noticed that Guruji had more difficulty returning to the earthly state than on previous days. Guruji Ruma slowly opened his eyes, looking around. His eyes seemed unfocused, slightly dazed, and unfamiliar. After receiving the warm water from the attending disciple, Guruji slowly drank it. At this point, his face was more awake. It seemed that Guruji was still under the influence of the Samadhi power. He left his seat and continued to meditate on the mat. The sounds of parrots and the wild birds outside were incessant, crisp, as if contributing to the sound to awaken Guruji and welcome him as he stepped out of Samadhi, returning to this human world. Feeling the urgent prayers of the disciples, 10 minutes later, Guruji Ruma thanked Almighty God, opened his eyes, and returned to us. On this fourth morning of Deep Samadhi, Guruji bestowed upon his children and the world profound truths from within the Deep Samadhi. The power of Samadhi will nourish the body and support the life force of the cells in the body, similar to in the human world. When one is given IV hydration, nutrients, and vitamins, one will not feel hungry. During meditation, the power of Samadhi will create an aura, will nourish the body so that one will never feel hungry. The body will be nourished by an extremely clean source of nutrients. Without needing to eat anything, one will still feel extremely comfortable and peaceful. For the first 24 hours of the initial Samadhi, I did not eat, did not drink anything, just meditated without worrying about eating. When you have gone deeply into Samadhi, the power of Samadhi has already enveloped your body so that you will not need to worry about feeling hungry or having difficulties with your body. The important thing is, in the first few hours of entering Samadhi, whether you can catch the frequency of this power or not. Once you have caught the frequency of the power of Samadhi, everything will become smoother. Meditators with enlightened masters' support, like you, if they're dedicated and intensely focused, can catch this power of Samadhi. But it will be slower than mine. It usually takes 1, 2, 3, or at the most 4 days for you to catch the frequency of this power of Samadhi. At this point, the power of Samadhi will nourish your scientific body, but it will be a bit challenging because you are living in the world of humans on Earth. Here you have to interact with many people, come and go and communicate, so it is difficult for you to approach the power of Samadhi. The environment in the meditation center is more peaceful and tranquil, but in reality, it's still very close to the human world. This limits your ability to catch the frequency of Samadhi power. Then, some people are weak, and they will be affected by others, making it difficult for you to integrate into the power of Samadhi. As for Guruji, there's no issue, as I've been smooth and adaptable from ancient times to now. I'm practicing meditation on Kardung La, on the mountain, in the deep forest, without contact with anyone. When fellow practitioners are at the same level, contemplating together, entering Samadhi will be easier. At that time, I will leave behind my physical body and travel everywhere in the cosmic universe. When I have to return, I still maintain a feeling of elation, very peaceful. The power of Samadhi is like that. If there is no one to help you, when I have to awaken myself, it will take a long time. Maybe I will slowly awaken in a whole day. But if there is someone to assist, like gently ringing a bell, giving me a sip of warm water, using warm water to wipe my face, wipe my hands, etc., this assistance will help my spirit, or you could say my soul, or Buddha nature, to return to my physical body faster. Roughly speaking, Samadhi is like that. Over the past few days, I've entered Samadhi very deeply, especially at night. I went very deep and far. I need time at night to go very deep. During the day, all beings are busy, and with work and activities, with joy, anger, love and hate, with everything, it affects our meditation. Although this is an area within the meditation center, a place for spiritual practice, just 2 or 3 kilometers away, it's all beings. They compete, they strive. During the day they seek food, clothing, livelihoods. It's very noisy. But at night, everyone is resting, quiet. Their minds are also relaxed and resting. So the frequency of our pure vibration is not disturbed, and we can enter Samadhi more easily. Just by closing our eyes for 1, 2, 3, or 5, 10 minutes, we can enter deep Samadhi, and we can step out of this physical body immediately. For those who are now in the spiritual path, Samadhi will be more difficult. Not being accustomed to going in and out of this physical body, you need to practice slowly. Ruma's monastics just need to practice slowly and they will get used to it. It is a bit harder for meditators to enter Samadhi. Many people among you want me to assist them in entering deep Samadhi when I organize retreats. But you cannot go too deep. This world is too unstable. During these days of meditation, I left behind everything in the human world. I know that you, light and sound practitioners everywhere, and the Ruma monastic disciples in the meditation centers have been very concerned for me. Once again, I express my gratitude to merit the attendants, the monastics, as well as all the light and sound practitioners who have been concerned and cared for this physical body of mine. Several days and nights have passed, and today I must return to the real world of humans. I must also dwell in the skin of this body. Once again, I express my gratitude to the merit of all light and sound practitioners from afar who have cared for me. I thank Ruma's monastics who have been very close by caring for this physical body, caring for the meditation centers. Once again, thank all of you. From within deep Samadhi, I send advice to Ruma's monastics and meditation centers and to light and sound practitioners worldwide, urging them to persevere in meditation and spiritual practice. The world in 2024 and in the following years, 2025, 26, will see many challenging developments with countless difficulties for human life. I don't know how to express everything I have seen in deep Samadhi. I hope that people in the world will turn towards a life of spiritual practice, towards a path of righteousness. Depending on your religion, with the heart of goodness, please direct your faith towards some gurus and enlightened masters in the world. Do not let your human life be wasted or fall into difficulties because of the material gain. A life of someone who knows how to practice is a holy life, always peaceful and blessed. The heavenly opportunities I cannot reveal entirely, although I'll hold them in my hands. I cannot disclose them to all of you and the world. I can only say this much. From 2024, 2025, 2026 and onwards, our world will undergo many changes that are not good, not beneficial. However, that is also a blessing, a goodness for humanity. It helps humanity to have great lessons so that they can awaken spiritually. Once again, I send the power of peace and blessings from my Samadhi to all beings. After delivering the first sermon to humanity, following 4 days of deep Samadhi, our Guruji stepped out of the tent to oversee the work of the disciple groups. Visited beloved spiritual friends, and visited the seedling garden he dearly loves. Seeing the composure of our Guruji, ordinary beings do not know that he has just returned from a deep, eternal liberation, world of Almighty God, back to the world full of negatives and instability of humanity, to continue his mission of saving sentient beings.